A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Manuel Cairo will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Into the box now, Sean Rivera. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Rivera.
Pitch is popped up. Griffin is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Now in the box, Juan Molina looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
1-1-1.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Griffin. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Griffin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Griffin.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. Villanueva stands at second with 2 gone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Into right field, that's a base hit. Villanueva ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So 1 run. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Griffin. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The San Antonio Missions came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game. Claudio Hidalgo, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
All right. That'll
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Frederick Aoki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Find the ball.
This is hit softly to third. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding in once again, Brian Griffin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Griffin.
He's set, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gore is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Brian Griffin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a good sinker.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Naturals rode an important 6th inning to victory. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the... Eddie Aparicio gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A quality start in this guy's last one, only allowing 2 runs, working deep in the game. He did take the loss, but he threw the ball much better. We'll see if he gets any better breaks in this one.
Cleveland comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Griffin. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty deep.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Montag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with a hit right here. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking.
Digging in once again, Jay Cleveland. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Griffin. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jay Cleveland. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a ground ball to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Griffin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Northwest Arkansas used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eddie Aparicio earns his first win of the season. Scott Ramirez records the save, his second. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.